I'm Vogt, and I am a collage artist, originally from Ohio, though I currently live in San Diego. Collage was not my first art medium. It was actually performance art. It was actually theater. And when creating these very physical, very postmodern pieces that I was drawn to, I would make collages of what I wanted to make a piece about. And so it would involve poetry, it would involve images, it would involve articles, it would involve exercises that the actors would do, maybe a prop that really resonated with us. So they're just absolutely wild. And as I began to move from performance art into visual arts, I could tell these stories that I wanted to tell, these socio-political stories, through collage in a way that it really just resonated with me much more, being able to pick and pull from all these different mediums that we are just so constantly exposed to, and drawing our attention not only to these mediums, these fashion magazines that we're used to, or National Geographics that maybe you're not used to unless you're a nerd like me. But I found that I could tell these stories in a more concise, thorough way that could reach people in a way that I had a difficult time reaching people with performance art. As a collage artist, I tend to specialize in social and political artwork, which I think it's very relevant for today, and for a few reasons. One of them is we are so inundated with information, particularly images through social media, but also through living in a city, seeing all sorts of different mixes of people and cultures and attitudes and behaviors, as well as through social media, through magazines, through newspapers, through articles, all these kind of things. We have so much information that what I like to do with collage is take pieces of this information that we have access to, in order to make a piece about a political topic, about a social topic. I work with socioeconomic inequality a lot, and I do so through collage simply because we can use these very diverse forms of information to tell a cohesive, coherent story about one either fairly broad or fairly specific topic. This piece behind me, Inside Looking In, is the sixth of the series. These were actually inspired by a couple things, but one is La Jolla, which has, everyone's been there, it's beautiful. It has these beautiful homes, these beautiful buildings, beautiful cars and that kind of thing. But then when you come into the heart of San Diego, there's a lot of homeless, there's a lot of poverty, there's a lot of people living just above or far below the poverty line. But it is so easy when you are in a let's say certain socioeconomic set to go from a very beautiful home to a very beautiful car to a very beautiful office and never really pay attention to how the majority of the world is living around you. And I feel that discrepancy is that disparity is very clear in San Diego, as well as other cities. So this series was based on the idea of being in a place, being in a home that is filled with beautiful, luxurious items that distract you and keep you from seeing the world outside. It is unusual because it's not necessarily the kind of work that you put above your bed or you put above your fireplace and it's delightful to look at. Mine is one that is challenging, that I make in order to get people to think, to have a visceral gut reaction to maybe a topic that they've thought so long about. They forget how that piece can actually affect them. And that's what I make art for and what I make art about. And so if you're interested in something that is more challenging, if you're interested in something that is not as easy to sort of look at, I think you would be interested in my work because that's what I do. You can find me on Facebook. My Facebook page is GE Vogt Art. But my Instagram is where I'm constantly posting what I'm working on, you know, exhibitions that I've gotten in or works in progress or that kind of thing. And that is at Gretty_VEE. And I hope you enjoy. I hope you check my stuff out and let me know what you think. Thank you.